Hi there, I'm Deborah, Bywater Farm. This is Stephen. We're going to talk about late season gardening, tomatoes, peppers, squashes. We will be right back. Okay, this is the 1st of June. Is it too late to plant tomatoes and squashes and peppers?
Absolutely not. It really isn't. We're standing out here in our vegetables at our greenhouse, and it's not too late at all. In fact, the early season are doing great, but they will finish up by the 1st of August. So when you plant something right now, the tomatoes, peppers, and the squashes and yellows and zucchinis and those type of things, they'll come into middle August. They'll start producing in middle of August and go way into the end of September. So this is an excellent time to be planting. In fact, don't be afraid to, if you can get tomato plants or you grow your own tomato plants or if you got some here, whatever it may be, don't be afraid to set tomatoes out the very last of June and the first week of July. But you got to get them by first week of July.
Oh, okay.
Now those tomatoes will come on in late September, and you will end up in early October before the frost hits. You'll have those nice big tomatoes that we get all the time here.
Before the frost hits.
Before the frost hits, absolutely.
Okay.
So now is an excellent time to be planting more in your gardening. The more you do what they call successive plantings, the longer your harvest season will be.
Okay, Steve. Okay. Do you need any special care for the plantings you're doing now of tomatoes and peppers and squashes?
You mean, any different than you did in the early spring?
In the early spring.
Not really. You just want to make sure that when you do plant them this time of the year, you make sure, because it is getting hotter and it gets drier, of course. But so you want to make sure they constantly have enough water to grow and do better. But here's a tip that maybe some of you do, maybe some of you don't. When you plant tomatoes, especially if you're planting them in late season, this is an excellent tip. If you take this plant right here, see it's a little tall and straggly, if you plant that down in the soil, dig a little trench, and then just leave this tip of it up out of the ground. What happens is tomatoes are such a thing, they grow roots all on that side of the stem. So you're going to have a lot more root surface, and that'll help them do better in this warmer, hotter weather.
This is above ground.
Yes, put that top above ground, and they will do excellent. As far as this, zucchinis and yellows, no, you just put them in the ground and they'll do great. Just make sure they have enough water.
Okay, so tomatoes are a little different.
Tomatoes you can treat a little differently to make for your advantage.
Right.
Is what it is. It makes a much better plant when you do that.
Okay. On the farm we have a late planting and we do have an abundance of tomatoes and peppers and squash.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So don't be afraid to do your later plantings. And anything else, Steve?
No, that's pretty much it. You want to just plant as long as you can to get the best harvest.
Okay. So we will see you soon on the Here We Grow videos. Bye.